You know, I don't know why I'm helping these people. They seem like the bad guys. We almost never ally with the good guys. I mean, occasionally we're the good guy. I would say we're the good guys, like most of the time. You know, every once in a while we do something a little bit bad, but like.
Oi, what's all this?
What's all this
Someone
then?
smuggling chocolate? That's a level 10 biohazard, that is. But which boat is it? Let's see where they come from. Crocotopia.
Spike all the water with chocolate. Recreate Jonestown. Oh
Wizard
God.
City.
Okay, I loves colonialism. Have you played pirate?
This
True,
has
true.
got to be it.
See,
The caramel carrier.
also, it's probably not the caramel one,
Mr.
is it?
Doc, just down there. Go give him a full, would you? I ain't going near no biohazard.
What's
No, sir.
What do you
Not
get?
since the last time with the zombies.
Okay, I presume you need a badge to do this. Yeah. Aeon helm? Ew, that looks so bad. Masterpiece helm, interesting. This is awesome. For Queen and Skyway, I don't know how to get that badge, but I need this. Okay, wait, what's the robe? Okay, I don't like the officer's uniform here, but wait, this is kind of cool. I like this thing. This thing is wild. So is this. Okay, this thing is badass. Wait a second. I might need to do all the side quests to get this, because that's cool. I like I like this hat with the other stuff. Okay, sorry. I got very distracted here. Is there people in Team Up? There's not people in Team Up, but there's a guy here. Well, there's someone in Team Up now. Hello. There is someone in Team Up. Bladia. Go for it, Chief. You want to blade me? Yeah, let's do this. Looks like they finally introduced something to use gold for, finally. Yeah, I actually really love that Aeon stuff. I want to see, I don't like the helm. I don't like the helm. I'm viewing you, fam. Oh. But, there you go. Wave a bit. This thing is sick. I want this, actually. I don't know what I want, which character I want to have this as a Stitch, but I want one of them too. Because this is cool. I need to get Did All the Things, which I'm assuming is, this is really cool as well. I'm assuming that this is from doing every side quest. Check the wands? Oh, there's wands. I didn't even know. Oh, well, can't check the wands. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'll check them later.
Wizard! Havoc!
Havoc! Alright. You can get those robes from the final boss. Okay. Color me interested. Color me interested. Why are they all... Why is that one facing to the right? What are you looking at, sir? Sir. Sir, the battle's over here. Boot. I don't think you need to worry about calming the blade every time. Not in this case. You have good stun resist? 60% stun resist? What a gamer. Look at you. Wait, was that all the dungeon was? I thought that was gonna be like a dungeon. That was literally just a single fight. Huh? I thought that was gonna be like a boss and like dungeon thing. New Worlds don't have dungeons? There was a dungeon earlier. I mean, it wasn't like a dungeon, but I meant like, I figured there was gonna be a boss there. This area is now confirmed as part of Marleybound Skyway because the map showed the main island across the distance. Yeah. Well, same with this. There's Polaris here. I don't know where this one is. I'm assuming Dragonspire based on the sky, but...
You found a ship filled with chocolate. Splendid.
Splendid.
I'll send a team to blow it up. Anything else of note?
I'll send a team to blow it up.
Find clues and report back to me.
Okay. I really don't like the fact that I'm helping these people. This feels rather not okay. I'm really liking this area so far. I've really liked this area of Novus especially. Lieutenant Snoopers? You sound suspicious. This guy's spinning. Is he in Team Up? Okay, is this a boss? I feel like this would be a boss, right? This feels like it would be a boss. Is that the flower back there? I went all the way around the house. I tried to get in the most ineffective way possible. I think this is the flower, right? Yeah, okay. Now where's the head? That's the question. Because I haven't seen the head anywhere, but I bet you it's nearby. Okay. I don't see any heads. Yo, welcome to the stream. Looking for some. Oh, there's a head. Hey, look at that.
Hey.
Might spin me on the perfect. Oh, hey, Mubu.
You were investigating the dogs too. I saw them making a deal with Tungok on the Stone of Heaven. So I asked. They attacked.
Okay, well. What was that? Defeat Follicle Falcon. I have to beat up a mustache? Excusez-moi. Storm coming in with the Tempest. Gotta love it. Hey, at least in this case, it's good, right? I would rather them use Tempest here than anything else, to be honest. Is that Insane Bolt? Bro, I wish that they never changed Insane Bolt. Old Insane Bolt was so much better. So much cooler. I'm gonna be honest, by the way, I'm really happy about the free first arc for the entire month, but I'm really sad Mount Olympus isn't counted in because as a low level ice, I will need the Skyrim Hasta. Yeah, bit of a shame. Reach out not for long though. I mean, I'm gonna be back for at least like a month probably. At least December, right? I don't know how many streams this is gonna take. I imagine it's gonna take like 4 or 5 streams, which is like a week of streaming, and then obviously I've been making about 30-minute highlights videos, and each stream has, or last stream was 3 hours, this one's probably gonna be about 2 hours, so that's already like, you get the gist. My point is that while my coming back to Wiz isn't gonna be permanent, I won't be going away like that soon. All right, let's open the cage door. Oh, we have to beat the mustache now? Is that what's happening? Scurry?
Recognize them. These are the creatures that so delighted. But I wouldn't want to distract you from
What is happening? Wild. Anyways, oh, why are there? That is the weirdest battle position I've seen in my life. Okay, well, you've been gone playing Skyrim. Do you miss Wiz at all? Or is it like, oh great, here's Wiz again? Okay, so see, the thing is, right, is I like Wizard101. The problem isn't that I dislike Wizard101. And I said as much in my video where I said that I wasn't playing, or I wasn't gonna record it anymore. I like Wizard101 still. I enjoy the game. I think it's a decent game. I've just tired myself out of it too much, right? Because I recorded, as I said, I recorded every day for like 2 years a Wizard101 video. I have over 600 Wiz videos on my channel. Like, I genuinely, like, I love this game. I'll never stop loving this game. You know, it's very near and dear to my heart, but like, I just can't record forever. How you like the world so far? It's really good so far. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's actually, I'm liking it a lot more than I liked Lemuria, which is good. I don't dislike Lemuria, but I definitely think this is better. I'm enjoying like the comedy and stuff so far of it a lot. Because I think that a lot of the comedy has been a bit, not childish, but in some cases it was a bit childish. Yeah, I haven't played it in live realm yet, but it's a solid 9 out of 10 for me. I'm excited to see the rest of it. I've only played like the first 2 areas, so. There goes the mustaches.
Tungok is training those monsters, herding them into a fighting force. No doubt to marshal against Mushu.
There's just a lot of wars going on, huh?
Meld the schools of magic. Now that's something. Anyway, we still need to learn
Falcon
what the
Barber.
gods promised Tungok in exchange for
I'm
pets.
assuming that there's going to be more mustaches that you can beat then.
Ah, yes. The meddlesome
Oh,
wizard of the
yes.
samurai. Well, I suppose you wish to know my master plan, my terrible motives. Why, oh why did I betray Marleybone, poison the wells, ally with the horse lord? Well, here's what I have to say to that.
So it's kind of like Skyrim as well. It's always a game you can come back to no matter what. Oh, he's left. Oh.
Huh. Guess we should follow.
Come back, General. Come back. Have you seen the 160 gear yet? I have
Swears,
not.
Invaders, these enemies of Marleybone are trying to kill me.
Protect the general, lads! Stop the wizard!
The Royal Navy? You don't say. Wait, were these guys here before? I don't think these guys were here before. Wasn't there like Shirks here before? Are they gone forever now? What's the theme of this world anyway? From the things I've seen on Arc 4, it looks like a lot of Lovecraftian things. Yeah, there's definitely like, the old one definitely has a lot of Lovecraftian themes, definitely. I really like the 4th arc so far, and I hope that it keeps going the way that it's going. Oh wait, do I still have my boss deck on? What happened to my pit? my opinion, the 4th is so much like secret dangers, not understandable enemies, and that's a hell of a lot less epic. The villains themselves are really good, story and fight, no doubt, but I miss the Malistaire and Morganth way. I definitely understand that, but I definitely like what they did with the old one. I think what they're doing is they're just trying something different, and I think that's okay. I think it's interesting. Not sure if it's the same in the live realm, but it's a vendor in the main area of Kanadas. Okay. I could go look at that. See what I have to say about it. I'm interested. Okay, these things are just spamming pip reducing spells, which is really annoying. I really hope I one-shot them. Bit perturbed. Can't get much worse than Morganth. Yeah, I don't really like Morganth as a villain, TBH. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't mind Morganth as a villain. It's just, it was very anticlimactic in the end. What's up, Noah? What's up, Pluto? How you doing?
Ran toward the central Conatus. Let's see if we can pick up his slime trail.
Oh, hey, I have to go to Conatus anyway. Sick. We'll go to Conatus and we'll see if I can look at the gear. Aha. Okay, here he is. Let's see. Let's find the myth one. Okay, so it's like Merciless and then it has slots, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So if I look at the Merciless, it's actually an upgrade from the Merciless. Interesting, okay. What about like the Athamas? Oh, that's a big upgrade actually. Wait. Okay. I might have to farm for some of this because this is actually big upgrades. At least on the Ring of Athame. Everyone's bunched up about it, are they? If I ever get to that world, I would do every single side quest in existence. Yeah, I mean, I want to. I think the problem is though is that Lemuria has some very difficult side quests. Oh, I want this mount so bad.
No trail of any kind, in fact. On the way here, you said you picked up this plot from sabotage in Puerto Nuevo. If the other world powers thought Marleybone was up to something, they may have been watching them.
Possibly.
One of the local representatives may have seen
Oh,
something.
I have to talk to Mario
You need to
DeMario
report to them
again?
about the saboteurs anyway, yeah?
I think we established last time he sounds like Jar Jar Binks. And I don't like this guy.
Finally, you return! No doubt you brought all of Marleybone to heal for their insult.
He's Italian Jar Jar
A
Binks.
rogue gang called the Dogs of War, you say? I suppose it is not impossible for a criminal faction to falsely implicate Marleybone.
Marleybone deserves it though. I
Alas,
hate this guy.
we have not been able to monitor their movements.
Please.
We may be able to help there.
Oh god, now it's the French.
Scoundrel forces all from this world. Patui, I spit it a thought.
I spit it a thought.
Oh, how I like the penguins!
Clone Wars, but Wizard 101. Yeah, a lot's happening right now.
Oh, how like the Valencians to complain about what they wish they were doing. Patui.
Yeah, good lair for a madman. After you, wizard.
Alright, sick. To be honest, Morganth had a good build-up and was let down in the end. Maltair was good, and then they revised him twice for fan service, so the Darkmoor was nice. So far, best villain has been Arc 3 and Gods.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Free?
don't be like that. It's
Why are they communicating with the mustaches? Anyways, well, let's kill them. I personally think the best villain was Malistaire overall, because I think Malistaire was the perfect sympathetic villain, right? Because like, yeah, at least I don't know how everyone else felt about him, but I didn't like hate him, you know, because once I found out what he was about, I thought he was cool. Now the Malistaire revive, other than Azteca BS, was hella crazy. I mean, it was definitely wild. I don't know. I think it was done really well. I think the Malistaire being gone, we thought he was gone for good. He came back in Azteca. I think the problem is that Azteca is just not a good world, so people think about that instead. You know, I hope the dark tone comes back into the game. The game does have quite the dark tone still. I think just recently it's been buried under not goofy aesthetics, but more childish aesthetics, because there's still a lot of dark stuff in this game. Like, Caramel was probably the darkest world in this game, despite the fact that it looked the most cutesy, and Lemuria wasn't that much brighter, because Lemuria had a very dark ending. Like, the idea of using the world synthesizer to potentially destroy worlds and whether or not we were gonna destroy that or not. You know, there's like private Club Penguin servers. Imagine if they did something like that for Wiz, but a Legacy Retro version. I can't imagine that they would be able to do that very easily. Club Penguin is very different. It's a Flash game, right? Wizard101 has a lot of code built into it. You would have to get very like into it, you know? Carmel and the Mario were very goofy, suppose that's true. I feel like KI is still trying to market to kids and stuff, even though the majority of their player base is in their 20s and 30s. I've talked about that before. I think they're trying to market it towards kids, but they haven't inherently changed anything that they're doing. Like, I do think that the aesthetic is more childish, but it's still the same. It's still the same game. Anyone who doesn't get it are the people who don't listen or understand the dialogue, is what I think. Like, anyone who doesn't understand how dark it is, in my opinion. Especially in Arc 2 or 3, the enemy dialogue before they attack has felt a bit graphic. Oh yeah, I mean, in Arc 2 and 3, they literally were like, we're going to kill you. Their farming philosophy caters to a lot of people who do nothing to play Wiz. Well, yeah, the farming philosophy is literally the philosophy of an RPG. RPGs are designed with the intention of you to farm and grind them. That's the sheer definition of an RPG. Like, I think a lot of people need to understand they're not going to suddenly change who their target audience is because a lot of people have aged. This game is inherently a children's game, rated children 10 and up, and they're going to keep doing that. They're not going to change it because they still have a lot of children that play their game. I don't know if a lot of people understand that. Sure there is a lot of adults now because a lot of older players still play, but there is newer players who are children or kids, you know, and all of a sudden if they start like saying swears and shit in the game and they keep making it like really dark and graphic, like, you know, like I don't see them being able to get, they're not going to be able to get a wider audience if they go, if they market it towards adults, is if they would market it towards kids. They're going for marketing right now. Speaking of killing, something about that confuses me is how sometimes the enemies are implied to die after combat, but other times they're not, like how Malistaire flat out died, -2 comebacks, and then other times the bosses directly talk to you afterwards. Yeah. I mean, I think the thing is that the implication is that sometimes the killing is not necessary, but like we do it. Especially explaining horrible ways we're gonna die, the enemy legit would say it. Yeah, I mean, there's literally a lion in Zafari who's like, I'm going to cook you and eat you. And I was like, damn, that's kind of brutal. Was either best piece or you waste time? Other games do this process better and should take notice? I mean, maybe. I genuinely think it's kind of fine at how it is. I think the biggest issue that they've done is apparently they've made it so that the new gear, you can't use other pieces of gear to craft the newest gear. I think that's a mistake. I think Wiz grinding right now is in a decent state. I like the method of either you can farm it and get the piece of gear, or you can go out of your way to craft it. I think that's really good. Man, this battle is taking a long time because of the sheer amount of overtimes and stuff they have. I'm gonna fizzle this, I think. Yeah. Like, we've been talking about, like, the dark tone of Wizard101 since this battle started, like, 6 minutes ago, 6+ minutes ago. Wild. Alright, this should be GG. Which is good. Also, the best routes for PvE are locked behind raids. As someone who's done a lot of raids, I think it's unfair to players that can't do raids. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't know anything about the raids. I was just talking generally about the grinding. I honestly think raids aren't casual friendly.
You've got this covered, but something about this place, this adventure, I just can't let it go. So, let's go.
I don't actually know how good the raid ropes are, though. I haven't seen them. Like, I haven't looked at anything raid related because I haven't really played the game in a few months. Let's just go for an Orthrus. Let's see. Oh my god, that's literally what it is. Okay, you need to click the head. Thank you to whoever said that. The fact that you need to click the head is wild to me. Why? That makes 0 sense. Why wouldn't you be able to just click where I usually do? Because the reason why I couldn't figure this out is because I've been playing this game for 11 years and have a set, like, I click a certain spot, you know? Raids being locked behind guilds having more strict per cooldowns, grind to raids, or find more people who do dedicated, it's a bit crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't think raids are beginner friendly at all. And they definitely shouldn't lock certain stuff behind that. Like, I remember them saying that they were locking certain stuff behind Beast Moon before I left, and I was like, that's just stupid. The idea that they would lock content behind, like, a specific thing that not everyone's gonna like or do is ridiculous. Same with the PvP stuff. Like, there was gear that you needed to do PvP to get back in the day, which is wild to me. Like, I don't think I would ever get into that. At this point, I'm just purely here for PvE. You know? Let us Orthrus. Should be Jeej. I mean, these shadow things might resist me, which is a bit unfortunate, but with everyone else hitting, it should be fine. The grind stuff is the reason I went from competitive to PvE. Yeah. Not worth the time, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the issue, right? Is, like, deciding what's worth the time and what's not worth the time. I mean, I totally understand what you're coming from. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that your opinion is wrong. I'm just saying that, I'm liking the state of PvE gear right now. Like, I think the Merciless gear was in a really good place for how it was farmed, in my opinion. Same with the Dragoon gear. I think Dragoon and Merciless were really good. Bonk. Bonk. So, what do shadow enemies usually get boosted by? Balance? PvE gear is great. I'm talking both senses considering I'm from the overall game perspective, not just one side. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Honestly, I'm skipping Dragoon gear entirely. I mean, Vanguard gear at least I think is worth getting. It's definitely good, but I mean, it's up to you, obviously. I think you can totally get through the game with the worst gear.
For the general to run now.
All right, General Booth, General Benedict Brutus Bond Booth.
Let's be quick. What did you promise?
Oh, we were introduced by the same people who supplied me my dogs. Then I turn over my forces to him to invade Mushu, which is fine by me. Yes, Wizard, I poisoned wells, hired gangs.
Why?
Well, apparently, he is a dick. Awesome. Okay, let's murder him in cold blood now. And if you want to farm for anything, farm Dragoon to get the amulet. Amulet gives very good AoE, yeah. Definitely worth it for certain schools. I don't think every school it's worth it to get. Like, Storm has no reason to use the AoE beat over Tempest, in my opinion. He dishonored that uniform. Yeah, I'm gonna beat him up. You think Kaya will ever do more projects? I remember reading that they were working on some superhero MMO game. I doubt it with how much cash Cow Wiz is for them. What is that noise? Is it supposed to sound like this when this, like the storm, whatever, hits you? Oh, that sounds so wild. I don't like that. Yeah, the superhero MMO was one that they had in the works like years ago, but they ended up dropping because it's just not worth it. I would say that no, I don't think KingsIsle is going to work on a new MMO, at least not anytime soon. The only way they would work on a new MMO is if they like popped off, like Wiz got a massive resurgence and then they got a bunch of money out of it. Then I could see it, but honestly, as is, no. I think they're focused on Wiz first and foremost. Pirate 101 will probably see a bit of a comeback, considering they've mentioned that they want to rebuild Pirate, like they've said it. I would love to see Pirate come back in a good fashion. I just don't see a new game. I think right now, what KingsIsle should do is they should be focused heavily on advertising, which they actually do seem to be doing. I have heard a lot of people say I'm getting advertisements on different things. I think that they need to focus on advertising right now and making their game accessible to new people. 100%. Also, I forgot to put Orthrus back in my deck, so I'm only going to be able to kill the main guy, and then I'm going to... and then afterwards, either everyone else is going to have to hit with an AoE or something. They should stop cutting corners and make the first arc fully free. I agree that the first arc should be fully free. I don't think that that's them cutting corners, though. Despite what people think about KI, I don't really think that they cut corners in a lot of cases. I think that they genuinely have an idea, and just in a lot of cases, people don't like the idea that they have. Absolutely, Arc 1 should be free, though. Agree wholeheartedly. I can see Wiz getting at least a bit of a boost with Arc 1 being free, assuming they actually advertise it to try to bring new players and all that. Yes, 100%. I think if they advertise, like, to a bunch of different sites, first arc free right now, and they go out of their way to do that, 100% it's going to be good. 100% you're going to get a lot of people on it, right? Because right now, the issue with the game is the fact that it's not easily accessible to new people. We're not getting a bunch of new people. Like, we're getting new people, but not, like, as much as we could. I'm hopeful in the future with Arc 1 free. Nice to see. Joel's been asking people to try it. Likely was responsible for the new idea. Yeah. Honestly, I might make a new account and do Arc 1 just to show them, you know, like, I think that's going to be the thing, is if a lot of old players make a new account for the new Arc, 100% a good idea. And yes, this spell is very long. He's back. I am back. The fact that Fire Cat Alley and Cyclops Lane are still pay to play is wild. 100%. The fact that Wizard City in general is still pay to play is wild. Like, I genuinely think if they want to entice new players, what they should do and what they should have done from day one is make it so that all of Wizard City is free, and then make it so that you can enter Krokotopia but can't enter the Pyramid of Kings. And obviously I'm speaking from a purely business standpoint here. Like, I'm not saying that this is what they should do, because obviously I think all of Arc 1 should be free. But if they had done that back in the day, 100% that would have gotten them more money, in my opinion. Because I think if they do it too early, right, people just go, oh, this game is like wildly pay to play, and then they quit, right? In my opinion. Did I not crit? Wild. I need your expertise. Is it worth it me for farming Dragoon at 130 now? I just watched your Dragoon gear guide and didn't know if it was still worth the grind after the level increase. I am not the best with the new gear. Did that do no damage to him? I wasn't looking. Did that do no damage? Guys, I need a rain check. What just happened? Do we maybe need to kill minions? He has an aura. This boss is immune until you kill the minions, I think. Guys, this would have been great to know. This would have been great to know like 5 minutes ago. Just kidding. I appreciate you guys telling me. Well, you did not ask. Well, I didn't know. No one. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know that he had an immunity cheat? No one ever told me. Game told you at the beginning. Well, I wasn't looking. I was reading chat. I was talking with you guys. Nobody ever thought you, of all people, were going to use a single hit. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I took them out of my deck to do that boss in the last stream. Arc 1, free from business, makes more sense. The newer players will then not have only the good amount of knowledge of the game's mechanics, but also can do endgame content, masterly PvP, so free-to-play PvP. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, okay, he can be damaged now. I think we're fine. I think he changed auras when we hit it. Yeah. They already have tons of pay-to-win stuff. Why not make it actually free-to-play? Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think certain things, you know, should be made it. But you need to understand that a lot of KI's income right now is memberships. If they just make it so that the whole game is free-to-play, they're going to lose all their income. And then all of a sudden, they're not going to, you know, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for them economically. More promo this way, and many are likely to wanting to go further than Arc 1, seeing cool new spells and other worlds to explore. Yeah, I think Arc 1 being free is only a good thing.
They completed each other's sentences as if they were of one mind. As for once,
that's wild. Anyways, I think Frost Giant should be 500 damage unenchanted. Do you agree, Noah? Yes, I 100% agree. I think Ice could use a buff on 7-pip AoE. I think. What else could he use a buff? I'm not sure.
Tell the governor of New Vicoria to send troops to arrest everyone here.
Gotcha, Mubu. Let me add Orthrus to my deck, because I kinda biffed it a little bit that fight.